Hey, buddy. How are you feeling? I'm all right. I'm just a little hurt. I'm just a little hurt based on what I've heard, the information that I've just received based on my shorty. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you kind of felt some kind of way, of course. Um, what was it that you? What was it that you were upset about? What information? What piece of information triggered um, a response from you? Tell me. Um, I don't know. See, I don't know, Color Goon. Like, the thing is, I really, I love my girl, right? You know how it is. Like, we really, I fucks with my girl, like, heavy, not because she's just, like, somebody who rides with me, not just because, like, she's beautiful and all. It's because she gets me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gets what I'm about. She knows my story. She fucks with my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a great mom to my kids and everything. Like, she's dope. She holds me down and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. Like, I have to be upfront and foremost about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she is a good woman. The fact of the matter was, or the fact of the matter is, it's like, I didn't really know. I really didn't know, like, her background like that. You know what I'm saying? Prior to us dating. The thing of the matter is, like, I was feeling her and I'm comfortable within myself. You know, of course, like, I'm comfortable with myself, but let's keep it all the way real. Like, if I would have asked her about her lifestyle, if I would have asked her about her past, you know what I'm saying? Because I was so keen, because I was so involved, because I placed her on such a magical or almost deity like pedestal. I didn't even want to envision her in any type of derogatory or pejorative or inferior or let's just say not so good. Let's just say an unbecoming light. And I want to even go further into that contextualization because why do I feel like what I just heard from her is unbecoming, is undignified? Because really, the truth of the matter is, I'm just tight right now because she's speaking about the guy she hooked up with and how it went down and is difficult, right? Because I'm ambivalent. I feel indifferent. I have mixed emotions because I love this woman, I care for this woman, I'm keen, but at the same time, I gotta put this on the spectrum. If she was like that prior to me, like, it just throws me off because I mean that's just not how I see her. That's just not how I've known her, and we have daughters, and like it really throws me off with how I will speak to my kids and how I will look at my girls when they're of age and how they're gonna start dating, and it makes me uncomfortable, bro. It makes me hella uncomfortable because I love my wife and I don't take anything back from my wife, and I don't hold anything against my wife. Thereby I promote and I devote myself to being the best version of myself for my wife and family. But damn it if it doesn't hurt. Damn it if it doesn't hurt to hear through her verbal technology that, or just to hear through her words how she interfaced with men is the truth. And if it's the real truth, it's going to bring some pain. If it's the real truth, there's going to be some bad news with it. If it's really good news, it's going to be bad news. If it's really true, it's going to sting a bit as well as heal. It's going to heal later. But right now, if it's real true, if your girl is telling you something really true, if your friend is telling you something that's really true, if your colleague or your parents is telling you something that's really true, if your boss is telling you something that's dead ass, let me tell you, you might like it, you might not like it, but you're gonna feel some kind of way about it. That's the truth. right? So like that's really what it is. Like how can I interface with my girls? I'm gonna tell them like be respectful. I'm gonna tell them to respect their bodies. Of course, not. I'm gonna bring them up in the word. Of course, I'm gonna bring them up to be God-fearing women. Of course, it doesn't matter if they are raised in the Judaic household or the Islamic household or the Christian household or of the agnostic household. If they don't believe in anything household, if they're the scientific and mathematic household, it doesn't matter if they are the Dallas Cowboy household. I'm going to promote my daughters and my sons to live in a way that really showcases their talents, their gifts, their beauty, how they can align themselves with their magnetic, universal power that is in them. Like I want them to transcend, but we will have to lay out we will have to just be open with each other and talk about sexual politics and be aware that there's nothing wrong with women engaging in their feelings. There's nothing wrong with women discovering themselves and what makes them feel good. There's nothing wrong, and not only is there nothing wrong, they should. They are human. Like, I can't hold that against my wife, nor my daughters, nor my sisters. They are human. Of course they're attractive. Of course they are attracted to you or somebody else. Of course they are attracted to the world. Of course they have feelings. Of course they have emotions. Of course they want to orgasm. Of course they do. Multiple times. Multiple times. And they want to feel something. And they want to be engaged. And they want to be stimulated, not only physically, but cognitively. They want to be intellectually stimulated. As their father, I got to talk to them about that because the truth of the matter is they will interface with the world. And the more comfortable they are with these conversations, the more comfortable they are with themselves. The more comfortable they are with themselves, the more comfortable they are with their bodies and their own sexual agency. Thereby they won't feel guilt or they won't feel shame or they won't feel ambivalent when they choose to make these decisions that they will only make. It's inevitable. They're gonna make their decisions. I can't turn up. I can't put my arms up about this young woman. I can't put my arms up and say, how dare you do that, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to do that with girls when I was in middle school, when I was in high school. Well, who do you think those girls are now? Those are my daughters. Those girls now are my wives. It's my wife. Those are my sisters. That's our community now. Please instruct the community. Please promote the community. Please devote yourself to the constructive nature of quantifying our wealth, health, and wellness to the community. That's why I'm so turned up.